Welcome to Ride Home with Rosenbaum. From Don't Believe Your Lying Eyes category, the Biden administration is trying to prevent us from knowing the truth about the economy and wants to convince us the economy is doing well. They are working with social media influencers and content creators to produce positive economic stories on all media platforms. This is an effort to improve our impression of Joe Biden and his economy and to highlight his personal successes and improving our prosperity. Not satisfied with just releasing positive stories, the authoritarian regime is working with the social media sites to also block misinformation about the economy. But what exactly is this misinformation? One can only imagine, but from historic experience, it is any news story, article, TikTok, video, meme, podcast, post, tweet, or cast that reflects negatively on the administration's propaganda and agenda. With the president election happening a year from now, the Biden administration needs to improve their public opinion of the economy to make a good case to re-elect Joe Biden in 2024. The administration has stated that Americans only have a negative viewpoint on the economy because we watch too many videos on social media that express negative viewpoints and overemphasize economic woes. Some economists are siding with the Biden administration, expressing the opinion that it is dangerous to express exaggerated economic fears, which will result in a worse outcome for the economy. From the recent statements, you can easily deduce that the administration feels that citizens cannot understand the full picture of the economy from their limited perspective. In effect, the average citizens are not intelligent enough to understand the whole picture of the economy. They act as if we do not live this economy every day and that we do not experience the higher prices for just about everything. Our credit card debt is going up according to national statistics, and house prices are going through the roof, preventing home purchasers from buying their homes, even their first home, which is key to the American dream, according to the Democratic left. Our experiences do reflect reality. It does not oppose them. Even though Janet Yellen, our Treasury Secretary, had said Monday that those who do not appreciate how well the economy is doing are elitist and condescending, we know the truth. Our piggy banks and pocketbooks reflect this economic hardship. But what started the Biden administration's push to improve their perceived economic pictures? Well, a December 20th, 2022 TikTok video has resurfaced on social media. In the video, Topher Oliver expressed shock paying for a $16.10 limited edition smoky double quarter pounder BLT with fries and a Sprite from McDonald's. The Biden administration quickly dismissed Topher's claims, stating that a Big Mac in October 2023 only costs $5.58 nationally. But this is a misleading statement. The TikTok video was referring to a double quarter pounder with cheese meal, not a single Big Mac burger. Looking at the Grubhub today, you will find that a double quarter pounder cheese costs $12.66 for a medium and $13.52 for a large. Once you add tax, which here in Missouri it's $3.36, the burger costs between $16.02 and $16.88, right in line with the TikTok video claims. So the video is not wrong, but the Biden administration chooses to dismiss it because it casts negative light on the economy. And to further compound the problem, Jason Fruman, a Harvard economist and former top Obama administration official, claims that even though inflation has ebbed and wages are slightly rising, we are well below the pre-pandemic wage trajectory. In fact, from 2015 to 2021, more than half the country saw their disposable income increase relative to the prior year. But in 2022, 60% of people saw their income decline relative to the prior year, which holds true that our money is not going as far. Biden's solution is not to introduce better economic policies and encourage growth, but to criticize GOP proposals, silence dissent, and practice George Orwell doublespeak like a true authoritarian would. Remember, The Democrats always tell us what they're doing by accusing the others of doing it themselves. So, the Biden administration says the economy is good when our daily lives tell us that the economy is not, and it's getting worse. That the Hunter laptop was Russian misinformation when in fact it's exposed the real Joe Biden and his family of corruption. That MAGA supporters wanted to attempt an insurrection on January 6th, when in truth BLM, Antifa, and pro-Palestinian groups are attempting to shut down cities and change laws through violence and terrorism. Which is the true insurrection here? That Trump is an authoritarian dictator when Biden's actions expose him as the true authoritarian in the room.